Welcome, guys, and Happy New Year. It's a new season and a new day and a new month. So, it's January, yes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Margaret, and you can call me Maggie J. And my platform hashtag is Let's Kill the Silence. Please, 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 guys and friends, do share this message, like the message, and comment below, and above all, subscribe. Why I'm doing this is because I feel this message is more important and it's bigger than me. It doesn't matter the number of people who can listen to, but what matters is that one life that we can be able to change. That one person you can share with this message and they change their lives entirely, that is what matters. As long as you can be able to touch another person's life, you become relevant and your life become relevant, because at the end of the day, it's what legacy will you leave behind? That is the question you should be asking yourself. So guys, today I want us to get into a topic that I've been thinking about for quite some time, and it's all about self-doubt. Wow, self-doubt. Yes, it's like it's so much question marks going along, huh? In your mind. There are so many question marks. So, what am I trying to talk about here today with self-doubt? My point here is, how many times have you done things and yet you said no? How many things have you not accomplished because of your fear? And the fear was because you're doubting yourself. How many times did you pick a business proposal, you sat down, you did the entire thing until the end, but submitting that proposal was a problem? Why? Because you doubted yourself. How many times have you been in a relationship and almost towards achieving your goals, you are like, I cannot do this anymore. Can I become a better husband? Can I become a good father? Can I become a good wife? Can I become a good mother? You know one thing about life, and the funny thing about life, no one will ever teach you how to make mistakes. No, it's only through experience, it's only through life. It's only through life itself that will make you know that whether you are making a mistake or whether you are not making a mistake. So, if you keep on always thinking about the things that you do wrong, the things that you cannot do. So my question here is, when will you ever think about the things that you can do? That's a question. But the good news here is, I want you today to think about you. People have stepped on you. You have become a doormat to some people. To some of your family members, your opinion is irrelevant. To some of your friends, when you're speaking, they shy you off. Your idea is like, if it's so-and-so speaking today, I would better not attend that meeting. I would better not attend that circle. I would better not attend that party. It is okay. And I always say, it's okay not to be okay. Are we clear on that? Because you will never be good enough for everyone. You will never be bad enough for everyone. So the choice is yours to make. And with self-doubt, this is where we have self-actualization. You can never have self-doubt if you don't have self-actualization. So first, you have to actually understand who you are. What do you represent as a person? Don't always allow that people's opinion to overcrowd your judgment, that you cannot make one move without seeking people's approval. If you need something, this is what I'll tell you, go for it. Whether it fails, you've got to fail for you to understand that I failed. It's me who failed. And so, if I failed when I started point A, B, and C and failed at C, then you want to go back to A and B. No, you will start from C, where you failed. That's the key thing in all of this. So, if you started something and it never worked, that doesn't mean that you're not going to try it again. And I'm going to give you an example with a painter. Let me ask you, we have all in one way or another admired so many portraits that we see, either in the billboards, either some we buy that we hang in our walls at home, some at workplaces, But the question is, do you know how much work it is? Look for a painter and ask them that. They will give you an idea that they did not at any point, and if I'm wrong, let any painter comment here below and tell me if you ever drew your first picture, your first portrait, and you presented in a gallery. Prove me wrong. If you're there, prove me wrong. Because one thing I know, being an artist is not that easy. But what drives an artist is passion. And that's why you see some artists, someone, they have their degrees, they have their masters, they have their PhD, but once they are done, they put them aside and focus on their passion. Because this painter knows, as much as I have, sometimes I'll have this paint all over my body, but I know the final price that I'm looking for. I know my price tag at the end of the day. I know that as much as that I can get, as much as many pens I can use, as much as paint I can use, as much as I keep on rubbing this board, as much as I keep on, doing a lot of mistakes, at the end of the day, I'll get what I want and what I'm looking for. So let's emulate these painters. Your life is much more important than what people think about you. So if you allow people to dictate your life, you will never write your own story. If you allow people to always write your story, they'll always give a story about what they have seen and not what you have gone through. So the best thing here is write what you want us to read. Write what you want us to know about you. And so let's stop suppressing things inside. As much as bad as they look like, it's much better talking earlier than keeping silent as our own weapon of defense. There are so many defense mechanisms. There are so many, which we don't even, sometimes we know, yes, and we acknowledge them, but sometimes we don't even know and we don't even realize. And this self-doubt is what makes people, or rather it's what, because today we are talking about you, it's what making you not see beyond the potentials you have, but rather it makes you see the weakness in you. But you can focus on the potentials you have only if you decide to be you. Just decide to be you. Leave people out. This world is all about you. Supposingly, just put this idea that God made this world and you are alone in this world. What would you do? God has given you dominion over this world. So what would you do in this world if you just walk one day and you find out that you are alone? You have all these buildings, you have the nature, you have everything. What would you do? What would you be your first priority? In my first video, I talked about there's things which are important, there are things which you take as a priority, and there are things which are urgent. So, what are you in these three things? What do you take your life to be? Is it important? Is your life a priority? Is your life a matter of urgency? The choice is in your hands. But above all, for you to be able to stand and write your own story, and for you to be able to live a healthy life and a mentally healthy life, because depression is killing people. Depression is making us lose a lot of people who can build this nation, people who can change the nation, people who can give us more and more and more things to life. But due to suppressing things, we end up losing them. And this is what is leading to some people. It's quite deep that a parent give birth to children, and instead of raising them to be beneficial to their lives, they end up killing them. Siblings, they end up killing one another. All of this, it's becoming in one. It's all put up in one circle, and this circle is silence. Silence can do more damage than you think. Okay, it's okay, I agree. Some people will say, no, you know me, I'm an introvert. Another one, I would rather be an extrovert. Yes, you can be an extrovert, but still an introvert. Some people, they say I'm an introvert. You know, it's not about, this is not about, you know, defining your character. No, this is not about defining your braveness. No, we all get weak at some point, and we all need help at some point. So, guys, if you would like to talk to me about just anything, I am trained for this. So if you would like to talk about anything, sure, you can just send me an email. I'll get back to you. You can just also comment below and I'll get back on you. You can just write your email as well. I'll get back on you, as I'm still putting up a supportive system for anyone who has an issue, who needs help, who needs, because at the end of the day, what I would like to help you more about is about listening. We know so many people, and where we are now in the world, people have a lot of things, but what we do, we only listen to answer. We don't listen to understand. So I'm here to listen. I'm here to support you in any way that I can, in any way that I can make your world a better place for you, not for everyone, because one thing, you will never be enough for everyone. You will never be good enough for everyone. You will never be bad for everyone, and you will never be a cup of coffee for everyone, a cup of tea for everyone. So it's about you realize that, step out of that closet and decide it's me time. And me time is about self-approval. Start approving yourself. Anything as little as it is, as a small difference it makes, start realizing that and just putting a reality check on that and say, yes, I did it. This is me who did it. As small as it is, the impact matters on you, not on us, not on them. It's all about you and you and you. So, guys, about self-doubt, you will encounter tears, you will encounter bitterness, you will encounter betrayal, and you will encounter a lot of things. Not everyone, of course, you will ever talk to who will understand you. But I would rather say this: it's better you talk and people don't understand you, rather than you keep silent. And mostly, this message goes out there for men. Ladies, we have a way that we get to talk to one another and what have you. But for men, sometimes sharing your issues, it becomes more of a difficult thing, because you are like, how will my fellow men think of me? You know, but believe you me, when depression knocks on your door, it does not at any point choose whoever you are. It doesn't matter whether you are a man, you are a woman, you are a boy, you are a girl. It doesn't matter who you are. When depression knocks, when you become mentally unstable, unhealthy mentally, now that one, it doesn't matter who you are. It knocks on any gender's door, on anyone's, on any age. And that's why my hashtag is Let's kill the silence. I'm more interested about mental issues and mental healthness. Mental well-being is my key in all of this, and that's why in my first video I started about stress management, and the second video was about no ruins which that are not unrepairable. And now we are talking about self-doubt that comes with approval and self-actualization. So guys, share this message as much as you can, and I will appreciate again. So guys, do have a good season, do have a good month, and so let's meet next week with more detailed issues and more pressing issues. Don't keep quiet. The more you keep quiet, the more damage you're creating, and doing the damage, it's even more critical than preventing the damage. So the choice is yours, and the choices that you make today affects everyone in one way or another. So thank you guys. See you next week, same place, same time. Bye.